Hi everyone, my name is Benjamin Sokomba Dazhi. I'm an animator from Nigeria and I'm here to show you some couple of steps, key elements, and also how I achieved this with iClone. Well, first of all, after I would like to say I've been using iClone for like 6 years now. Even when it was still iClone 5, I've been using iClone, and I'll have to tell that iClone is my major animation tool. I know there are other tools out there, but trust me, iClone is always doing it for me. iClone is the easiest software. Like even a month, a week, you can at least understand the basics. Actually, it's one of the best I can get now. I mean, this is something you can actually create animations in minutes, literally, and come out with very, very good results. It's not complicated, it's straightforward, it's user friendly. That's why I like iClone. I'm really excited that I'm using iClone for major project. I just want to tell you about this Konyan project. It's just basically a short clip just about a girl and a robot. Basically, both of them are robots. So covered with cyborgs, let's say. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show key elements that every user should consider in getting a high quality animation and video clip, something that will be very appealing to your viewers. So that's what I'm going to talk about in this particular tutorial. And iClone is going to be a game changer. iClone is compared to other software. I know there are other real-time softwares out there, but seriously, iClone is something you can really, really beat deadlines and gives you wonderful results. Once you understand it, which is very easy to understand, you're going to come out with awesome results. These are key elements. The key element you need to consider is your camera movement, your lightning, and your LUT. That's LUT. Those basic things are what is going to make your shots or your videos come out professionally, which is very important. You can't find any other software that gives you animation in minutes. I mean, so easy. And iClone is very, very powerful. People don't know what iClone is capable of. Once you spend time with it, you're going to get awesome results. So first of all, I'm going to show you how I got this. Sorry, let me come here. This effect, that's this reflection. Let's zoom in so you can see. Yep, here. How we got this reflection. Let's play it. You see the robots reflecting here. How did we get this effect? Okay, so let me zoom out. First of all, this is a material. It actually came with a scene. So how did I make it reflect? It didn't come out reflecting like this though. First of all, you click on the scene, then you go to the modify panel, then you click on this, and it's like a picker, maybe material picker. Click on this material, it goes and it's called puddles. You can see it's called puddles here. So what do? You scroll down, you can see under the material shader type is traditional set and texture setting. I didn't touch anything, I didn't add anything. You can see it's all blank. The only thing you just need to work on is the reflection. And once you scroll down, come to this place at the red reflection, it's already checked. So if I uncheck it, you're going to see how it's going to look like without reflection. Sorry. See, let's move it. Nope, it's just black. We can't see anything. So how do we do? Well, what do we do? Let me go back to the material panel and double click on the scene. Go to material tab or modify material list. The material picker, I click it, goes back to the puzzle. And let's switch it on and see. Sorry, let me take it back so it doesn't keyframe. Like once I switch it on, see, you can see it here, and then you can see it. So that's how I got this reflect. Just basically go to your material list, use the material picker, pick the particular material you want. And I wanted this puzzle. And you can actually just click on the scene. Let's go back to it. Yeah, you can actually change the intensity, or let's say the value of how strong the, as you increase it, it becomes more reflective and brighter. See? Let's move this. More reflective and brighter. So once you put the value lower, it becomes less reflective and dark. I can barely see anything. So I just put it like around 54. It depends on what you want to really achieve. So that's how I got that particular effect in that scene. So the next I'm going to show you is distortion. How do I get that fire distortion? Well, what you do basically is you go to this. If you've not downloaded it, you can go on Reallusion store. You can go to the content store and get the popcorn effects pack. So I'm using a popcorn effect pack, yes. So once you go to your content here, I click on content, and you come to set, then you go to particles. When you go to particles, you come to fire and explosives. It's under the popcorn effects library. Then come to weapons, weapons and explosive. Once you click on it, there's an effect called touch fire. Just drag and drop. That's the good thing about iClone. Almost everything is drag and drop. So easy. See? Just drag and drop the effect here. Once you drag and drop the effect, you just place it wherever you want to place it in real time, which is very awesome. So once for me I put the effect here, once I put the effect here, you come to this modifier panel, you click on simulate. Simulate, what it does is just it plays the effect in the scene real time. As you can see, there are distortions already in the file. So it's already inbuilt, it's already there. So what you can do is once you come to the modify panel, this is what distortion scale. It determines or regulates the level of distortion. It's much, you can see the distortion is much. Once you reduce the scale, it becomes very small or little effective. That's how I got it. That's how I got that particular shot. So the next I'm going to tell you is about camera. Camera is very important. How do we get nice cinematic camera? You know, one thing with iClone users or a lot of users is that they don't really pay attention to camera movement. They just use one straight camera, like camera just move. They don't switch cameras, and it's not dynamic. It's just boring and just one-sided. You need to switch your cameras. You need to make your cameras turn, make curves. You need to use the lens available to make the shot look very cinematic. What am I talking about? For instance, let's create a camera here. Zoom in. I'm sorry, I'm moving the back. Let's say we want to create a camera that should move behind these robots. So what you are going to do first is you come to preview. Sorry, you come to your camera here. I'm on preview right now. Then you go here and click on create camera. Once you create camera, create the camera, and in my case, the camera is called 21. Camera 21, you see in the modify panel, once you click on this, the parameters here, you see the camera 21 here. So how do I see the camera in the scene? I go to preview and I zoom out. I can see my camera right in the scene. So what do? I want the camera to follow this robot behind. So come here, go to my timeline. See, once I go to my timeline, then I can create keyframes now. Move one, let's say 1, 2. Then I come here and I click transform and I click. I move the camera to. You can see a keyframe is being made, created here. Then I move it this. Then I move the camera. It creates another keyframe. I move. I move. Oh, sorry. Then I move the camera forward again. Creates another keyframe. If you want to see the keyframes or your timeline in all the timeline, you just come click here and go to zoom out. Zoom out. And move the camera again. Zoom in. So let's see it from here. You see the camera is following him now. So let's now want to see the camera from the view, from the camera's view. Just come to camera, I click on the camera. My case is 21. So let's play it. See? Camera is following the robot now. So that's how I achieve that. And you can see, as I said, lenses. It depends on what you want to achieve. These are real world type of lens, and you really need to work with them. For instance, you see, I'm on 35 mm. This 35 mm is quite wide. It shows a lot. For instance, I want to zoom in. I can come to 50 mm. It's now zoomed in more, and it's giving more focus on this particular robot. What if I want to make it a very wide angle? I come to 20 millimeters. It's very, very wide. It's showing a lot of things in the scene. So that is how I work with my cameras. And again, let me show you how I achieved a shaky camera. That the camera that looks like it is the face or the view from the robot's eye. What I do, I just zoom close here, and as I said, come me create camera. Once you create camera here, create a camera, and that's camera 22 in my case. Go to preview and I zoom out, and this is the camera. Once I create, attach the camera on the head of the robot. Once you move, you see the camera is on the head of the robot. So what if you want to see from the view of the camera on the robot? You come here, you look for the name of the camera. Mine is 22. Let's play it. Yep. You can now see how it's working. That's how I achieved this particular one. If this is blocking you on the screen, that's the prop body of the camera. What you just do is just come here, look for the camera. Okay, this is the camera. You can just switch it off. It doesn't disturb you. So that is how I got this this look or this effect. Sorry, it's very good. It makes it more dramatic, and that's how this work. So next I want to talk about is lightning. Lightning is very important. That's what brings out your overall the beauty of your scene. And I will have to advise, if you want to create your lightning from scratch, you need to switch. Once you load iClone, you need to switch off all main lights, key lights, rim lights, directional lights. For instance, let me show you how my scene looks once I switch off my lights. It looks black, totally black. Can't see anything. That is how you should start your scene with. Once I switch it off, it gives you more control in your scene. So this is how I got it. And again, always mix your lights. Don't use one flat color light. For instance, let's say this place is too dark. This area is too dark. I want to make it dramatic. What do? I come to my this panel, create. When you want to create, you create light, and let's say let's use point light. Point light is very good for corridors like that because point light does that it gives light all around, not just a particular um, side. So I put my point light there. I'm trying to make this scene more colorful and rich. So what do? You come here, look for a color that is totally different or contrasts with the other one. You know, the light I put here is bluish. So I come here and let's use something like yellow, orange, or golden. I don't know, something contrast. You can see it's now showing something very different there. But if you want to make it more intensive, you come to the multiplier and let me use 3. Click on 3. So it's more intensive. So you can just work on the range, how far it should go, how near, far, the distance, the range of where the light is going to reach. You can now see that it's very dramatic, it's colorful, and it's very rich. Same here at the fire. If you see this fireplace, everything's looking bluish, but once I play it, you can see the fire here. It's giving different effect or color. So this just gives it very dramatic feel. So it's very important that you use different colors of light to give that rich contrast in your scene. And again, I would like to explain to you what gives it this nice color grading cinematic texture. That's why I take you to when you go to visuals, you go to post effect. Loot is what gives it this nice color grading in iClone. It's very powerful. I mean, that is why I recommend iClone to a lot of people, man. It has everything in one. Your post production is intact. It gives you in real time. In real time. This is so awesome. Like that is why I recommend iClone for everybody. It gives you rich results in real time. Very fast. Very easy. So these are my loots. You see, I am using what they call the desert stone. Always mix your loots. So for instance, if I'm trying to off my loot post effect now, see how flat and boring it might look. See? Colors are not even correct. They're not even looking, it's not rich, it's looking flat and plain. So once I switch on the loot again, boom, you can see it's looking very rich and cinematic. And once you can go to other variety of loot here. Once you click on this folder, you come to this folder called loot and film style. You can mix all this color. I recommend you mix it. In my case, I mixed this desert stone and film style 5. Once you mix it, it gives you nice feel and texture. To show how dependent they all are. Once I off one, you can see there'll be a slight difference. See before this is it's a slight difference. Once you off this, it's looking different. So it's very good you mix your loot to give very rich, nice, rich contrast. Nice, rich contrast. So that is exactly how I got all this and achieved this in this particular scene. And I'm going to say something again. One more thing. How did I to make your light look volumetric or look very full and organic? Always work on your HDR. Once I switch off the HDR, look, it does looks dull. The light intensity doesn't even look realistic enough. But once you switch it on, you can see, boom, it looks very looks realistic, gives that realistic rendering. So that is exactly how I achieve all this. So always remember, you need to work on your camera, popcorn effects to give it that nice, realistic particle effect. Then your Lightning is very important. You need to mix different colors of lightning, and also LUT, mix or LUTs. Those LUTs gives you nice cinematic grading. This is are the element, or these are the major steps you need to follow. And always start your scene black so that you can now position your light appropriately. And I just really recommend iClone for a lot of every serious animator. This is going to be a game changer. It's very easy to use. It gives you premium quality. It's user friendly. It's something that you can just really understand ASAP, and you can beat deadlines. And iClone is the only real-time software that I know that an individual or persons of two people can actually achieve a movie with it. Once you have your assets prepared, just drag and drop them, put the animation, and do your color grading all in real time. All this happens in real time. Encourage a lot of people to really pay attention to this element. There's steps, so that you get the desired results you want. I want to thank you for watching this, and I hope you find this interesting and useful, and keep using iClone and bring out your creativity through this wonderful software. It has helped me past 6 years. I'll continue to use it and grow with it, and also develop myself. So this is very good for the industry. It's going to be a game changer. My name is Benjamin Sokomba. Thank you very much.